Hello everyone, it's Nutandeep and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to share with you that you need to improve your speaking skills. It should not be seeming like that you are listening it first time. So try to listen more. Try to listen more videos, podcast or etc. The thing is the more you listen in English, the better you understand, and this is the fact. And if you are not doing so, if you are not listening enough, you are not listening enough videos or podcast, since you are lacking the environment, that's why I'm telling you this thing, that you need to make ways to listen more in English, listen more videos or podcast or any interesting things you want to listen, but in English. It should be in English, and whatever you are listening, so that you could always in the habit be in the habit of listening things, and you'll have to make yourself uh, get used to of it. And for this you have to listen more videos, podcast or anything you just want to listen it, just listen it and retain your listening habits. When you do so, whenever you get in such conversation or any situation, you will not feel uh, uncomfortable, uneasy for the first time. If you are doing this for the first time, if you are getting into such a situation or any such sort of condition in which you have to talk or respond in English, and before this you haven't tried this, you haven't listened anything in English, you'll feel little bit awkward and you will little bit get confused what to respond and what would people say, whether I should respond or not. For these things, to escape from these sort of things, to get away from these negative things, I'm telling you that you need to um, elevate your things, your doing things, like most of the time you need to listen sort of things in English. This will somewhere magnify your listening skills. So you need to do this on a daily basis also, because this is also important. Speaking is important, but if you are not able to listen or understand things, how would you respond? So this is much needed here. And on this note, I remember one thing which I want to just tell you, which is my experience, which has been my experience, and those sort of experience I had a lot. So I want to express and put my that experience in front of you. And the matter was, I just I think I had gone to my kids PTM in the school, and where I had to talk in English. It was not mandatory there, but I made myself that I have to talk only in English. Whatever teacher asks, I'll have to respond in English, and I will ask questions in English. These sort of mindset I had made in my mind, that I will have to just talk in English, and little bit I would go in Hindi language, my mother tongue language. Okay. So when I went there, when I reached with my kids and my husband, I had set my mind that I have to talk in English. So there I performed well. I talked in English. Little words, I think, little sentences I used in Hindi, and most of the sentences I used in English. I was little bit getting surprised at how come I was able to do so. And the the thought came up in my mind that maybe it's all because of the pressure I took at that moment, that I am in that situation and I have to talk in English. So I would say that to you right now. I talked to the teachers in English and some sentences I used in Hindi. But the thing uh, I was realizing that time, that it was the lacking of listening. I would never ever, get used to listen things in English. I never ever, that time I would never ever used to listen videos or podcast or anything. So I think this was my lacking at that time, and this experience, I'm telling you, it's, I think it has been 6 or 7 years ago, maybe, the experience I had that time. So why did this thing happen to me? I performed well, but I was not that contented or satisfied at that time, because of within myself I was thinking somewhere that maybe I should have performed much better. And because whatever I was saying to the teacher, it was know it was little bit different. My expressions was different, and whatever I was saying was different. It was not matching to each other. It was not matching to each other. So I think this was the main reason, and this was the main uh, different at that time. So uh, on this note, I want to say that whatever you are saying, it should be matched to your feelings, to your expressions, and it would happen definitely when you listen more things. When you get used to of listen things in English, you will automatically start responding, understanding in English, and you will not feel confusing, or you will not get hesitated to respond in English. So there are lots of experiences I will definitely want to express to you and share with you in my another videos. So this thing I want to just emphasize that right now to you, that whatever you are doing, that's okay, that's completely fine, but you need to just get used to your listening skills, and you need to accelerate your listening skills, as well as your speaking skills, your speaking practicing. So these two things are so important here. And if you are being able to speak out, but little bit you get confused when you listen first of the time in English from someone. So I'm telling you, for yourself, for your best response, whenever you are in such situation, you have to respond in English. I'm telling you, for your uh, I'm just forgetting the exact word what I have to say, for your good, I'm telling you. So I would just definitely tell you that you need to retain your listening skills as well. This is also important part of learning English. So that's all for today. Thank you.